Hello, Christine Halsey here. I'm going to provide a series of videos that's going to help you walk through Introduction to Networks. This is one of the most incredible books I've ever used. I love it. It's an online course, but it's laid out as a book with chapters, and then in the chapters there's lots of activities, and it is just really fun. I do recommend starting here in Chapter 0 and looking through each section, topic, and page. So we get to each page, and if I want to come back and review something, or I know I saw something somewhere that I want to go back to, I just close this, and then I can come back up and easily see each page that I went through. So I really love this concept. It's just totally awesome. And then I can go to the next chapter and the next section, the next topic, and begin with chapter 1. Okay, so and then continue because there's a lot of information on each page. Some have videos, some just have a short text to read. It goes really fast as you go through it, and it's just an incredible tool. Right. The first thing I want to cover is this activity, which is 1.2.1.7, and before we do the activity, I'll tell you that this page right here has all the answers on it for the activity. So if you're taking notes or making a notebook, this might be a good note page to start with. And they did recommend in the introduction, I think it was, nope, it's in this introduction, that they recommend us to keep an engineering journal. So this is where I keep all my programming notes, and every time I do an activity or a packet tracer or a lab, I come here and write the code, and sometimes I'll make notes about what exactly the code is doing. See how easy it is to navigate through this online book. I just really love it. Okay, so 1.2.1.7 is the activity we're covering here, and yeah, it took me 2.5 minutes to do that, and probably won't take me much longer to solve that. Please join me in the rest of the series because a lot of these will be packet tracers and other activities throughout the chapters to help you learn the material. All right, provides a channel. Well, the channel for the message to travel on is going to be our media. Provides an interface between the human and the network. That's our end devices, our phones, our computers, tablets. And the thing that provides the connectivity between the two is our intermediary devices. Okay, so we check that. Once we get that all right, now we're moving on to pictures, and they want me to drag all the pictures into the correct area. So my end devices are my phones, intermediary, my network devices. I'm not naming these now because as soon as we check this, our next task is going to be to name each of them, so I will come back and do that. Right now, we just need to know which category they go into: end device, intermediary device, or a type of media. Once we get those right, then we can start to name each of those devices. All right, LAN media, that immediately tells me it's down here in this category, media. And LAN cabling is the black representation. I have a wireless tablet, that's an end device. I have a printer, again, that's an end device. My firewall, I look for the bricks. Routers are round. wireless media. Again, media lets me know it's down here. On wireless is going to be these waves because wireless transmits on wavelengths. I have a desktop computer and a multi-layer switch down here, my IP phone, WAN media, a LAN switch. Switches are square, routers are round. And last we have wireless router and our telepresence endpoint. We'll check that and get them all correct. We take a screenshot of that for submission if you're in my course. If you're not in my course, then thank you for enjoying my video. Please join me for the rest of them. I'm going to cover the rest of this wonderful online book that we're using.